Cheers. Go on there, baby. I'll come over here.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Cade and Ivey, they're the backcourt. Harris and Duran together in the middle. And it's Bryant in at the small forward position. And for the Jazz, George Niang out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Collier. Then it's Bailey.
Hold on, I need to take my camera off.
So Detroit will get the first possession. And there's Bryant. That's good. On the assist by Cunningham.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Niang. Pass to Bailey. Releases. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Good looks from Bailey. You'd like to see him dish it a little more at this level than he did in college.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Detroit moving the ball around. Cunningham outside. The three. And Bryant good for three. Bryant's got 5 now. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
And Shams, the last few years, teams often giving up a lot of draft picks when they traded for a difference maker.
The market has changed, BA, and the thought process has been, assuming the trade moves the needle, those picks you're giving up aren't very good. But listen, if the trade doesn't work, you just gave up the farm, and that's the risk reward that you play with as a general manager.
Utah with the ball after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist.
And the defense was all over him, but Cunningham shows some toughness inside.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. Here's Bailey. That's out of bounds.
Oh,
They say it was
yeah.
last touched by Collier. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The head coach of the Jazz gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back over to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. For 3, Collier. The shot no good. The Pistons have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. And that one's good. Bryant.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Niang outside. Kessler, a screen on Harris. Niang. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. To the inside. Bryant with the bucket. Bryant's got 11
You guys
points.
better call timeout.
Their
You guys
offense
are
is really
fucked.
humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful
Roll
ball
and roll.
distribution.
And now the first time out called here for Utah.
Hey, fluffy, fluffy. Meow. Ah! At least he didn't sit and it was stuck to his ass. Jesus. Fluffy got stucky. probably went to go lay down. And then he got it stuck on something, and then he's like, fuck, how do I get it off? Now it's on my back. You know what it's like? No, you know what that reminds me of?
Now let's check out
Remember,
the Western Conference standings and
that
see how they look
Monster
here in
movie?
December.
Little
You take a look at
Monster- not
Utah.
Little Monsters,
Boy, it's been
but,
a rough season
that
for
green
them.
guy and
They're
the
at the
blue
bottom
guy.
of their conference.
Monsters Inc. Remember when he gets the sock? Get it off! Get it off! Get it off!
And
Yeah.
Shams with younger teams like OKC taking the reins. New stars for fans to get acquainted with. Any concern there for the league?
You know, BA, I think the parity and all these young up-and-coming players is good. And it would
Right. Hold on, I gotta check this challenge.
probably be more of a concern if these young teams weren't as formidable. But listen, stars like
I'm gonna try
LeBron
to
James,
break his
Stephen
ankle,
Curry,
so bad.
Kevin Durant, they have had their heyday.
You watching?
You want to see that next generation of players ready to carry the mantle, whether that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander,
Yeah, where-
Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, Cooper Flag, the list goes on.
Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 12. And again, it's
Still made it.
Detroit converting.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Down low. Here's Bailey. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it
Got
home.
dunked on.
Strong finish
Yeah.
by Bailey. Here's a guy who wants to slam it.
Here's Bryant.
Oh, I got some big ass.
Pass to Cunningham. Here's Bryant inside. Soft touch off the glass. Bryant's got 15.
So I need. We're tied with assists. I got 1 rebound on them. And I
15
got
points.
+8 points. And I need 10.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint.
Oh, hell
I'm
yeah.
not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Bailey. Utah moving the ball around.
Jesus.
Kessler, a screen on Bryant. Bailey, the pass to Kessler. For 3, Collier. Doesn't go that time. Detroit leading by 10. Bryant in the high post.
Aha,
And
that's a
count the
foul.
basket. He
And
was
it's going to
fouled,
be an
and he's
and
going
one.
to the line for one more.
Fuck out of here with
Detroit
that baby
shooting their
back
first free
bullshit.
throw of the night. Here's Collier. No points yet. Here's Bailey. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Yeah, attacking in the lane. I like that. Bailey not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Here's Bryant. Duran, the pass
Gonna
to
bully
Bryant.
his ass.
Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Jazz trail by 13. Niang outside. Pass to Bailey. Well, we know about three-pointers, but rim threats provide that counterbalance too, Shams.
No doubt, protecting the rim, playing defense, and playing with verticality, that's very, very important. And we saw a lot of draft picks going to mobile, athletic big men, guys who can protect and punish the rim while also being able to move their feet. You need to have a defensive presence down low.
There's so much ground to cover defensively in the NBA now.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Niang outside. Fires from deep. The shot won't fall. The Pistons lead by 13. Here's Bryant. Rebounded by Bailey.
Ah, I missed
Not
my
really
first
what
shot
we
and I just
expected.
fouled
You
him.
know he wants that one back.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Coach is going to take me out, I bet. Nope.
Utah has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Niang outside. Pass to Bailey. This one for 3.
Get that shit out.
Rebounded by the Pistons. And this team has been just incredible.
Oh, alley-oop
What
to
a
myself.
slam!
Oh, my.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands.
You want to dunk on me, bitch? Suck it. Cheers. You're going to be on the ESPN highlight reel, motherfucker, or at least the halftime, maybe. No, it's still first quarter. They won't be on the halftime unless that's the best one I do. Hey, what are you eating? Don't be chewing on this. Are you fucking nuts? Stop. You got food. Go eat it. Not this. Fuck.
And it's Utah with the ball. It's a 14-point
I
game.
love you. I
Their
want
last
you
meeting was in
around.
Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
Today's game is about effort
Oh,
and
fuck, I
energy.
got-
They got crushed on the glass the
looking at
last time
Macy.
these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Here's Harris. After the basket by Utah. Ivy passes to Harris. Cunningham outside. The three is up. Buries it from three. Cunningham's got 5 points.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly
Go eat,
how
baby.
you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Bailey. 23 points for him last game against Memphis.
Yeah, and he chipped in a couple of blocks also. A well-rounded, complete effort throughout.
Yeah,
The
buddy.
offensive game
Not all
plan
the way,
is
but-
clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Pass to Bailey. You know, Shams, last year we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know. And again for three.
Well, we expect him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list for most triples in a year. Right wing. Three-pointer. Duran with a rebound. The Pistons lead by 18. Harris passes to Bryant. On the wing, Ivy. Here's the three. Utah grabs the miss. Here's Bailey. 15 points in the game. Pass to Niang. Utah moving the ball around. And the bucket is good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Detroit has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Harris outside. Shot from the top of the key. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Jazz trail by 18. Here's Collier. Pass to Niang. Here's Bailey, covered by Bryant. Bailey's shot is off. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and got it! Another basket!
Up and up he goes as he continues this sensational season, now closing in on second most points in a single campaign.
And with the way he has manhandled defenses all year long, you have to think he'll make a good run for it.
And to even come near to Wilt's mark of 3,586 points in 1963 speaks volumes for the season he has had.
And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit. Karis LeVert comes in for Ivy. Here's Bailey. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it. Well, his offense is carrying them right now, and even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, baddest one in the last outing against Sacramento played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Great report there, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate
Dumbass
that
had to follow
performance.
him.
And right here on the 2K leaderboard, the best rebounding teams of the past 10 games. The fourth spot held by the Pistons.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
First free throw is good. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Williams is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter. Cunningham outside. To the middle. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got 3 assists tonight.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And he's going for the oop here. And then Bryant with the dunk.
A Swiss Army knife talent, LeVert is very skilled at setting the table for his teammates.
Now here's Williams. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Well, he's known primarily for his shooting, but don't be fooled. Markkanen is more than capable of finishing strong.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Filipowski, the pass to Markkanen. Again, Utah.
Well, Markkanen's height, it's such an advantage in that mid-range area.
The Pistons lead by 21. Back to Bryant. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Stewart. Now here's Bryant. Back to Cunningham. The 3 is up. Pure from three-point range. Cunningham's got 10 points.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it
Cheers
becomes
for coffee
contagious.
or whatever you got.
And
to
so
drink.
it's the Detroit
Drink.
Pistons.
Well, actually, I'm gonna
A
drink
huge
water.
24-point lead for them. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this.
I don't like faucet water, so I drink Ice Mountain 100% natural spring water.
You get it at Walmart.
20-ounce bottles.
And so far through one
But
quarter,
if you really
it's been a
want good
lopsided
water,
game. We'll
get
see if
that
that
Body
changes here in
Armor,
the second.
water.
And a
It's
closer
little
look here at the
pricey,
scoring
but,
breakdown for
it's
Detroit.
Well,
got
the way
a
they've been
98
attacking
balance.
inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage
That's
looks,
more than tap
and that's
water.
what great offenses are all about.
In case you didn't know. Yeah. I gotta go use the restroom. Be right back. Alright, I gotta take one of my meds. You're fine. Gotta take my blood pressure pill. Stress. This is new. This is new for me. It isn't something I've had all my life, or even half of it. It's just started this year. Stress. Oh, I had one too many of those. No fucking way she didn't. No way, dude. She better not have. I had one of my non-narcotic anxiety. Oh no, okay, my foot hit it. I thought she ate it. Because my foot was above it, and as soon as I stood up and moved my leg, I seen it. I'm like, oh my god, thank you. But these are no good. So they're gonna go there. I had to take my other concentration pill that I have to start on 2 a day. Alright. There we go.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Kyle Filipowski is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. And it's approaching 2 decades since the launch of the modern smartphone, Shams. It's put the game in the palm of your hand.
Well, you know, I don't go anywhere without my phone, and of course, that accessibility is a key part of why Adam Silver says the league has been supercharged by technology. Social media and our phones are a big part of the game.
Can you imagine it any other way at this point?
Absolutely not.
Here's Markkanen. The rebound by Stewart.
They really have a command.
Damn, coach. Took me out. Holy shit.
Both teams deciding to change it up. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Well, we have seen Markkanen accept more and more responsibility over time. What a dominant scorer.
Markkanen against Bryant.
Oh.
Yet another bucket.
And guys, he is now second all-time for points in a season.
A season for the ages scoring the ball.
And while Wilt Chamberlain still holds the #1 spot, he's able to bump Wilt's second-best season down to third place. That's big time.
Well, gobbling up boards is what Kessler does best. Got some points out of that one, too.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. The Jazz have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Pass to Markkanen. From 10 feet away. Again, Markkanen missing. And Harris has got the ball here for the Pistons. After this game, they can look forward
See, we
to
put the
LA,
brakes
where
on.
they'll match up against the Clippers. And that'll be the fourth game of
Right
this
by me.
5-game road
You
trip.
know, I do that in basketball and race car games because I learned it from Maverick, the first one. Remember when he's being chased in a jet and then he throws on the brakes in the jet and the fucking guy, he goes up and then he goes behind the guy that was following him and hits the throttle.
Huge night
Kinda
for
like
him.
what I did.
I love how he's searching
But
for his
instead I
shot
shot a three
attempts,
instead of
trying to
going forward.
carry them to the finish
dude
line.
fouled him hard.
Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And he drops the first. All right, chums, I got to ask you a personal question here. You know, screen time, that pops up on your cell phone. When your phone gives you that usage report, I assume that daily average is in double digits?
BA, I haven't looked. I don't want to
Oh,
look. To
I
be
thought he
honest.
was gonna
I'm
slot
clearly
that.
a power user, that's for sure. I think I would be ashamed of the screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk here? Can I charge my phone right now? Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got it, BA.
He ran
The
into a-
Shams
oh.
carbon footprint. It's impressive. We got to get our news, though. Stripped it away.
Oh, fucker.
Pass to Collier. Here's Bailey. There's the three. And Cunningham pulls it down.
And their physical dominance has been on display.
Fuck!
A 10-rebound advantage is a good
didn't
indicator
throw it
of how
soon
this
enough.
game has gone.
Pass to Bailey.
Mm-mm. You ain't bullying me.
Kessler passes to Bailey. Here's Collier. Launches a three. Cunningham with some nice D.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak. That's his third triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Utah moving the ball around. For three, Collier. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
Bryant with it. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight.
Fuck.
Out of bounds, it'll be Utah's ball. And some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
You take a look at Bryant as the top vote getter, a good bet to be in this year's dunk contest.
And with his hops, he might be the favorite in the contest. Everyone wants to see him compete.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
And with 2 of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals, Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience some getting used to, but for Commissioner Adam Silver, it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide open league right now, BA.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well managed. That's the key. 5 to shoot. Plenty of space. Count that bucket. He's got 5.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And for Utah, they're shooting just around 41% in the second. 3-pointer. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got rebound number 7 tonight.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
And Harris gets it to go on the assist from Bryant. Bryant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
And as always, Shams with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved.
Oh, another one falls.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch him go to work this season.
Well, now he has pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year.
And he's done it 30 times. I mean, it's unreal. That was the mark that prime Wilt Chamberlain established all the way back in 1963. They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction. Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. And there's the drive. Takes a three. Niang, no good. Pass to Bryant.
Get that
And the shot is
fucking
good.
punk ass
Harris
bitch
making the
outta
play.
here. Give me sneeze.
Harris has got his 5th assist in this one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Back to the game after this break.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend. But let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this
Cheers
is
to
the
coffee.
halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my
Strong,
stats
mates.
and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I
Yeah.
would never do.
Yeah, he was.
And getting back to our current contest,
Good.
very impressive first-half performance for the Pistons.
Normally,
dude,
I'd say
keep it up.
you want a versatile attack. But the way they're shooting the three ball, I don't know about that.
Versatile or
Right.
versatile,
Well,
this game is
we're gonna
about
take
as
the compliment.
Thanks for tuning in.
No, it ain't. I do it with you, don't I? And I'm used to negative.
And with the second half
I've
upon
had
us,
my
we'll
work
find
with
out
some
if this
of that.
game becomes the route that it's threatening to be.
All right.
Here's Collier. He's scoreless. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear
All right. Well, I gotta charge my controller. Yeah. Possibly. All right. Well. Later.
expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Harris and Duran together in the middle. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. And it's Bryant in at the 3 spot. Here's Niang. On target from range. Niang's got 7 points.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Here's Ivy. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The Jazz shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Pass to Collier. Beyond the arc. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Niang outside. Here's Bailey, covered by Bryant. Kessler, a screen on Bryant. Here's Bailey. Detroit with a rebound. Duren's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Harris's shot is good.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Collier. They need this. Duren with a rebound.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Here's Bailey, covered by Bryant. Pass to Collier. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Collier's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
And here's Bryant. Oh, connects again.
It's hard to even fathom, but he's coming up on the all-time mark for 60-point games.
It's stunning what he's achieved. A one-man offensive powerhouse. Now Kessler, covered by Duren. Kessler passes to Bailey. Niang outside. Clock at 6. Another 3 for Utah.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
For Detroit, they've gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Drops in the 3. Ivy's got 12 points.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
And you look for bright spots in this developing core for Utah, Grant. What stands out?
Well, I think it's the front court, B.A. You have 2 gifted scoring forwards in Markkanen and Bailey. Then you've got Walker Kessler, an elite shot blocker, manning the middle.
Connects from downtown.
Well, after a scoreless first half, he's turning things around here, looking much more aggressive.
And the Pistons call time here.
I bet that. I seen that kitty out there. They're outside. Yeah, they ran under the truck. I won't let them in.
And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at Detroit, they've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another.
Well, I think for Detroit, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Detroit has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half.
Get it.
Here's Cunningham. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Well, yeah, that's why he was the #1 pick back in 2021. Cunningham showing there that he can dominate games.
And out of bounds, Detroit will have it. And with a pause in the action, let's check out the top rookie rim protectors over this past month. Second, Ace Bailey.
His defensive anticipation is just excellent. He changes as many shots as he swats.
Here's Bryant. Cunningham outside. Here's Bryant inside. And he banks in the layup.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Pass to Kessler. Inside. Oh, and Bryant with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Collier. Kessler, a screen on Cunningham. For 3, Collier. He buries it from 3. Collier's got 9.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
The Jazz have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. From the arc. The rebound by Detroit.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
Here's Collier. 9 points in the game. Pass to Niang. Here's Bailey. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, this is how impactful Bailey can be. When he's cooking on offense, there's not a lot you can do to stop him.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Niang, right side. Pass to Collier. Lets the 3 fly. The Pistons clear it. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in the game. Drives to the hoop. He got it again! Sensational!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Here's Collier. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And they'll get another chance.
And after a lackluster first half, he's playing with a lot more energy now. Sometimes it takes that break to reset.
And here's Bryant outside. Good! Another from 3.
And night in and night out, you can count on him to really stretch the defense.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Collier. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart, he's checked in for Duran. Thompson comes in for Harris. And LeVert subbed in for Ivy. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
What I love about Stewart, he never backs down, plays the game with passion that's rarely seen.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Bailey. Lays it up and banks it in. Bailey's got 27 points.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Cunningham passes to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Markkanen left side. 4-3. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
And that high arcing 3, Markkanen is deadly from that corner spot.
Detroit has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Markkanen outside. From behind the arc. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bryant. Hits yet again. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
B.A., it feels like he can't miss.
It's Markkanen on the wing. He's checked by LeVert. Utah moving the ball around. Pass to Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. Thompson pulls it in.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Kessler, a screen on Cunningham. Markkanen outside. From downtown, he drops it from range. Give him 8 points now.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3.
Oh, big finish!